What's up, people? It's the Elucid Fantasy, and I am here today to interview InolaSnave. Can we get a round of applause? I hate that the sun had dimmed down a little bit or whatever, but this is my boo. You know, he ain't got no name, so we're gonna call him Nobody. But this is Nobody, and me and Nobody is here today, so I don't even know how to act because this is my first. And you know, we had a face mask. We ain't got no ski mask at this moment. And okay, so first of all, ma'am, how are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty hungry, pretty everything. I'm feeling all sorts of emotions. Fuck that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at me. Like, look at you. Do look good. Okay. Look. Like you, like yes, Miss Watermelon. Okay, I see you, girl. I did just a little something. You look the fuck good, bitch. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's get into it. Okay, anyways. How did you come up with InolaSnave? I came up with InolaSnave because I was pretty tired of people acting like they knew me and they didn't fucking know me none whatsoever. People only knew my name because who I was associated with, who I was around. I was always around somebody that wanted to be in the mix. I never wanted to be in the mix. When people would like search up or talk about me for being around who I knew or whatever, they just knew how to search up my name and boom, I was there. So after I moved to a whole different city, a whole different state or whatever, I decided to change my name. And I decided to change my name backwards because I was like, ain't nobody gonna be searching for me. Like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck gonna be searching some shit like this? If they end up searching some shit like this, then I know for a fact they is looking for me like a motherfucker. Because, like, I don't fuck with nobody. I ain't never did fuck with nobody. Because if I did, I would have been had pictures and videos of me having birthday parties and going out to clubs and shit. But I never did fuck with nobody, so there was no need. Did you like it? Of course, I did like the name that I had made for myself. I did. I actually do love it. I really do, because it's my name still. It's just backwards, you know? And so, like, it got exposed once again because I had created me a Facebook page with my actual real name, and I posted my name that I wasn't supposed to be found off of. Because I got tired of people catfishing my pictures and stuff, pretending to be me and stuff like that, and saying very rude things to people, and that's not me. None whatsoever. That ain't never Was they really a bother? Yeah, people bother me a lot when it comes to, like, playing me and catfishing with my pictures, because it's like, I'm me. Like, why is you fucking with me, you know? What made you feel like you was different from the rest? I felt different because throughout my whole life, a lot of people called me weird. I was considered the weird girl. And that's because I was kind of, I was highly advanced as a kid. I knew more than what school had to teach us. And the shit the school was teaching us, I was too far ahead of it type shit. It was like, I was too much in life type shit. And so I couldn't really get along with the kids that I went to school with. So a lot of them looked at me like I was the weird kid. And people dead ass would like get into gangs and shit like that to come against me. Just me by my lonely now. By my lonely, they'll just come. Like, I be like, damn, like y'all really like pressed because I'm me. Like that shit, I ain't fuck with that shit none whatsoever. But now these same motherfuckers claim that they always did fuck with me, and I just been like this little rich girl, You know how shit changed when you get older. Motherfuckers, they then get to think about what they have done. But back then, I knew what the fuck was going on, and that is why I was considered the weird kid. Yeah, we all have our moment, our time. Yeah, we all have our moments. So I can understand that. I'm not tripping, because we all have our moments, most definitely. How did you find the tune, the frequencies that you be using in your music? Because that right there, a lot of people don't hear that. So it's like natural to me. I was like, just when I was a kid, how YouTube used to be like the little MP3 player. Y'all know how it used to have the little frequencies and shit moving and shit on the screen as the song went by and stuff like that, because that was a music video back then. Yeah, like, okay, so when I got older and I started learning about like how frequencies, you can use certain frequencies to like fuck with the mind and stuff like that, I was like, okay, well, let me see what I can do. That in my life, it's pretty weird because I tend to see things a year before it even pop out. Like, it's like I'm my own trendsetter. Whatever I pick up, it pops like later. It don't pops before, it pops later. And if it did pop before, it popped ancients, years ago, lifetimes ago, centuries ago. Fuck is you talking about? And I brought that shit back type shit, you know? So, and that's mainly because I don't stick my nose into other people's shit and be like, ooh, I want to be like them. Like, no, I just stick my nose in my own shit and I try to make it work with what I want to make it work with, you know? People have their own different aspects of things, their own perspective of stuff, so I can understand that. Like, what is your perspective on today's music? It's kind of sounding like the same things. A lot of people ain't really being original anymore. A lot of people are just remaking everything, and I don't appreciate that, because make your own, you know? Like, yeah, a lot of people want to reminisce and have nostalgic moments and stuff like that, but music came about because people was being themselves and they was wholeheartedly themselves, and they came up with things that they came up with, you know what I'm saying? So having all of these remixes and stuff like that, like, come on now, like, we gotta have an OG somewhere type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody gotta come back out with some, like, you know, like R&B music, it don't even sound like R&B music no more. It sounds like something to just like get drunk and dance to. It don't sound like something that you want to sip some wine to and, you know, feel and love and just have that moment. It's not the same anymore, honestly. I just feel like people need to stop trying to do what today is and do what now. Like, instead of doing modern shit, do what you feel is best for your soul, because if your soul got you that far, you can get farther type shit. How do you feel about dating in the industry? How do you feel about having relationships in the industry? Dating, to me and my nobody, we good. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know him. Shit, I barely even know him. But dating in the industry, I wouldn't really like date in the industry because I don't know, it's just too much. Like, motherfuckers, the opposite of me, they be the ones chasing the clout. Like, yeah, they may come off as real quiet, but they really, really love being in the mix. And I don't like being in the mix. I like being out the mix. I like doing what I like to do without being bothered. I like being invisible. I love that shit. I don't want to be putting myself out there and go, hey, look at me, I'm so-and-so. I'm so-and-so girlfriend. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, you know, like, I like to have a very great, outstanding understanding about things. And, like, if I can't get that, then I feel like there's no need. Do you feel like it's more so business when two people come together, where it's like one is upcoming and one is already out but they ain't got enough clout, you know? Or do you believe that some, not all, but some are genuine relationships and people really do get together and things just don't work out how they would expect it to? A lot of people do like get together for business wise, but you gotta be smart enough to recognize that. And if you ain't smart enough to recognize that, then shit, the industry gonna show you a whole lot of shit. A lot of shit that I don't need to be shown, because my whole family is fucking beautiful. My whole family is fucking beautiful. There is nobody in my family that's ugly. And ain't nobody lacking shit, really. Nobody. So I already know what the fuck going on. They don't show me what it is that I need to have. I'm the one that's holding everything. The ball is in my court. It's up to me to choose what it is that I want to do. And when I choose, I end up choosing somebody that want to have the same thing, but they end up fucking me over because they believe that the ball ain't in my court, it's in theirs type shit. And that shit is kind of aggravating, because that's what happens when you give somebody a little too much freedom. Okay? Or was it just a get-rich scheme when you made your music? How did you, like, when it comes to your music is very interesting. A lot of things that majority of us wouldn't really think about, really. And you say it's like a mixture of punk, rock, and metal and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like, that requires a lot of yelling. In my music, it was more so me, like, just sitting in my room, having nothing to do, and just wanting to, like, go ahead and start off with something that I could, like, make, like, nothing into something type stuff. Like, that's what I kind of thought, because it's different. Like, it's just not the average a black person would do, and that is why a lot of people call me white girl, and I don't like being called a white girl. I don't like being called a Becky. That is very offensive to me, because I'm black as fuck. Of yours right now, what is your favorite song that you have right now? My favorite song of mine right now, I would say I like Demon Time. Demon Time is my favorite song right now, because it's just like the frequencies and like how it just starts off. Like, yeah, But yeah, somebody had made that beat for Travis, but I didn't put Travis' name on it because because a lot of people, when they listen to my music, those are the first. It be either Travis or Kid Cudi. They be like, oh, this sounds just like them. And I didn't know who they were until I did my music, just like I didn't know who the hell No Cat was until I had Ghetto Angels in my bio. And people was like, oh, you listen to No Cat? Like, no, I don't know who that is. Like, I only had Ghetto Angels in my shit because people were calling me Ghetto, but they said I was an angel. So I was like, why not put Ghetto Angels? Then I found out this man had a song. So I was just like, okay. You see how when you great minds think alike, you ain't gotta be trying to copy somebody's style. Cause like, no, if we really up there, we really doing it what we supposed to be doing it how we supposed to be doing it, of course you gonna come across another. What you talking about? Cause you doing what you supposed to. Real shit. There's a difference between knowing somebody's copying your ass and somebody that actually doing what they know that what they wanted to do. But shit, yo, here your ass go type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no competition. But a motherfucker that's copying you, it's competition. No issue. View on life, because a lot of people, when they come across me, they come across me and try to get me to do a lot of things that I am not capable of doing. I just be trying to figure out why do they feel like I'm capable of doing it. About the same way, motherfuckers be expecting me to pull shit out of the air type shit, and that shit be pissing me off because I'm human just like you, but I'm a black woman, and us black women are looked at like we're supposed to be strong and we're supposed to take whatever been thrown our way. Our men and children and shit like that coming at us sideways. We supposed to be just 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, what do you have to say for a black woman that is alone? Don't have no man, don't have no kids, don't have no friends, don't have no families, it's just her. What do you have to say? What can you say? You don't have nothing to say. You don't know who she is. You ain't never been alone to know anything, really. So you don't have nothing to say. And that is why I keep changing my name. That is why I keep swiping my socials and shit like that. Because there's a lot of females that claim they didn't fuck with me. But the man that they caught that man acting just like me. They don't like me, but they caught the man acting just like me. And that's the type of shit I be talking about. So when a man come across me, the real deal, he was looking at me like I'm a wannabe. It's like, nah, baby, I'm it. You the one fucking with the wannabes. You finally won the prize. But you finna lose it because you over here thinking that I'm the fake one. I'm the realest thing that you ever run across. You know this because I'm on divine timing. But I ain't finna be like arguing with nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my nobody. You know what I'm saying? I did his little braids, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He got some of everything going on. That's my little boo, though. Cat just keep getting out the bag. Like curiosity killed the cat, but this cat ain't dead. Look, mama, so I can't pet you right now. So yeah, that is my interview with InolaSnave. It was nice getting to know you. It was nice being here. And, thank you for having me. I hope we get to have another one later on in the days, years, lifetimes, whatever. Peace out. Peace out.